Champ, obviously your second defense of the Undisputed titles. How's camp been? How you feeling?
Camp has been great. I'm feeling good, feeling strong. My weight is good. I'm happy in good spirits, so I'm ready to go.
So Dev, on Twitter you said war. Like war is coming. Can we elaborate a little bit what that means?
I mean, when we go into a fight, when we go into a fight, we say, it's war. It's combat. Two warriors going at it. We put our life on the line when we go in that ring, and
There's a lot of him saying in his mind he's undefeated. He feels like he has
delusion.
You have a winning mentality, so like, did you ever think like how did I lose? How is this possible? I'm so much better than Salido. Like, how did this happen?
Look, in my mind, I didn't lose any fight in a professional boxing. In my mind.
Yeah.
So that's why I sleep very well.
You still feel you're undefeated?
Yes. You mean undefeated? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. In my mind.
Yeah. You're still undefeated.
So I don't care.
Salido win, Teo win. You're
Look,
still.
If you.
There's a lot of him saying in his mind he's undefeated. He feels like he has
delusion. He's delusional. He lost not once but twice, and Teo beat him clear. The fight with Salido was close, but Teo beat him clear. I don't care what he says. He can say about an injury or whatever the fuck he want to say. At the end of the day, he came on late in the fight, but you had the injury the whole 12 rounds. He went in there, he fought scared, and he lost versus Teo. So I don't want to hear shit about he only got one, or no, you say he had no losses or something?
Undefeated, yeah.
Man, nigga ain't undefeated. He lost twice. He gonna lose again on May 20th.
There's a lot of undefeated guys at 135. Apart from the belts, what do you feel makes Devin Haney stand out and better than the rest of the fighters at 135?
I seen today that I was just reading on my way here that Bob said the smart bet is to put your money on Loma. Put his money up then. Let's see. Let's tell him to put his money up if he feels like that.
How do you feel when you hear things like that?
Nah, like I just said, if he could put his money up and we'll see how smart the bet is.
That motivate you?
I'm willing to bet.
That motivates you when Bob says something like that?
Friendly bet though, no real money. We're not gonna bet no money.
Now, Devin, you were talking about having this opportunity here against Loma. Back in 2019, you were talking about having that chance, and you were saying, hey, I mean, if you wanted to face a green fighter, why not face this green fighter? But here we are 4 years later. You're the undisputed champion of the world, so it's a whole big difference. So what is it that you want to show him the most that he missed out on 4 years ago?
Man, I remember Loma wouldn't even mention my name at one point. Like for real. I remember one time my dad told me like, "Oh, Loma said something about you," because at one point I didn't even think Loma even knew who I was. So it feels good that now he's the challenger, I'm the champion, I'm the favorite to win, and I'm gonna show him that I was everything then and I'm everything now.
What you feel like when you hear all the fighters, like you said, Tank said you're a middleweight, Loma said you're a heavyweight. When you hear all these fighters mention your weight, and there's fighters in the division that's actually bigger than you, like Ryan, how do you feel about that?
I never missed weight before in my life. Thank God, and I don't plan on missing weight ever in my career. So they could talk about how big I am and how I'm this and I'm that. On that weigh-in day, I should always show up as a professional and make the weight. Tank has missed weight, so he could talk about weight, but he's the wrong person to say anything.
What do you feel like your advantages are coming into the fight?
And Loma has fought bigger guys, taller guys like Luke Campbell, like Nakatani, guys with just as long as reach, just even taller than me. So I don't want to hear nothing about no size advantage or nothing like that. I'm going to beat him because I'm the better fighter, the smarter fighter, and right now it's my time.
Do you view when people say something about how big you are, and especially in this case, do you feel like that's a built-in excuse already?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely an excuse because I make weight just like everybody else. So what make it any different? I go in there and on the day before the fight, I weigh in just the same weight as you. So that shouldn't be an excuse.
What is your walking around weight?
At the end of the day, skills pay the bills. That weight stuff do not matter.
What is your walking around weight?
The right weight.
Are you a Warriors fan or what?
It don't matter what my walk around weight is. only thing that matters is what I weigh in on that weigh-in day. That's all that matters.
Devin, how much are you looking forward to the respect that you'll get over with the big victory over Lomachenko?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it. I'm happy that I'm gonna get my just due.
Do you feel like it's long overdue?
Yeah. I think it's long overdue. But I'm happy that I finally get a chance to prove myself, and the world will give me my credit, my just due after this.
How well has your training been affected by Ramadan?
Yeah, I mean, my training hasn't been affected, during for Ramadan. In the beginning of camp, we were training at nighttime, but as I started to pick up, working out 3 times a day, I couldn't, cram in just, my 3 workouts. So then that's when I stopped fasting and I just focused on my prayers and doing my zakat, giving back.
Devin, you've seen some crazy decisions in this past 2-3 months of boxing. Do you feel the pressure to score a really convincing victory over Lomachenko?
Have we? I don't remember no crazy decision in a minute.
There's been a lot of crazy decisions. We just had.
You said we just had who?
Yeah, we just had a couple of crazy decisions. I mean, there may be lower class fights, but still, maybe not on the large stage. But we had bad decisions in Carson
boxing
a couple of nights ago.
Yeah, in boxing, period. It's always bad decisions. But no, I'm not worried about that. My team's gonna do right to make sure the judges is neutral judges. I don't want no judges on my side. I don't want no judges on his side. I want neutral judges, and so the best man can win on that night. So that's the last of my worries. I want to go in there and beat them. So bad that they couldn't give it to him if they wanted to.
What do you think about when people say that you lack some punching power?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not here for Devin Haney, you need to leave. There should be no extra talking other than the interview that's going on. Please take your conversations outside.
Yeah, I think that sorry about that. I think that wait, what was the question?
I forgot.
Power. Yeah. So I mean, they can say what they want to say, but the people that I actually share the ring with never say it. At the end of the day, and I win. So whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna keep winning. Yeah. Linares, Jojo Diaz. So they can say what they want to say. I win, and that's the main thing. We see guys knock guys out, get knocked out. And that. So it don't really bother me at the end of the day.
So no vintage tees, I know last time you had like a nice vintage tee of a fight,
No,
that is vintage tee.
I couldn't see.
Single stitch, I see.
Oh, okay.
That's real vintage.
Oh, okay. My bad. I couldn't see. I'm used to seeing left and right of a fight. So.
Now that you're undisputed already, is that something you're looking to accomplish as you move up in weight?
Yeah, for sure. I want to try to be. Nobody ever did it before. Two-time undisputed.
Just the Risa Shields.
Oh yeah. Well, in men's boxing, no. So,
she's actually going for 3 right now.
Man, that'd be crazy. That's amazing. Blessings to her. I definitely would love to become undisputed again. But we'll see what happens. If Allah, it's for me, it'll be for me. We'll see.
Devin, what do you think about the belts are an important movement that's going on in boxing?
Yeah, we got to stop that. We got to. The guys that don't got no belts is trying to make that like a thing. But at the end of the day, the history of the sport is made around belts, and the man of the division is to do with the belts. So now that they don't have no belts, or they can't get no belts or nothing like that, then they starting this no belt movement.
Do you think that the winner of that fight is gonna dare say your name right after? Like in the ring, like
I think if Ryan wins, he will. But if Tank wins, nah, he's too cool.